You right there, YouTube? It's Wow Sly, aka Charlie Tango Extreme 941, aka Mike 6 Charlie Tango Papa, aka UK Shit at the Fan Prepper. Found some rubbish. Not sure what it is. Looks like some old builder's bags, all empty, just dumped. They're rotting away, so I've been there some time. Right, come out today to one of my bug out locations for a bit of a recce, a bit of a scout round. Winter's going to be here soon. It's getting colder, temperature's dropping, and I want to keep doing overnighters. And I want to build a semi-permanent shelter to sort of do some wild camping, stealth camping, and I can come to for the Sunday afternoon, or just for some DX with the radios in the bad weather. And I've been thinking about it for ages and I can't picture it, so I've came to the highest point of the woods that I normally come to. There's a nice spot here, but there's an equally nice spot here. This spot, I think it'll be hard to dig stakes in, going by the roots of that tree. Look at the ivory on that thing. That's thicker than my leg. That's going to pull this thing down. And that ivory is basically a tree. So that'll be a bad place to put a camp, because that ivory is bigger than the tree. It's wrapped around a fucking great big tree, so chances are wherever I go, I think that's the highest tree around here. I think that might be the one I hang the antenna off. Yeah, that's all ivory, that green bushy stuff. That ain't tree. So anywhere, within 40-50 foot I could get squished. But anywhere further down, I normally do overnighters slightly down. Anywhere further down is just too low down to have an aerial. It's bad enough having an antenna in the trees, but the last thing I want to do is go down any further. Bit of an open space here, but it's too close to the entrance point, and also that massive branch came down a couple of weeks ago. See, it's getting darker now. It was bright orange, right, but it's dark now. That came down from up there. I think it was off that branch, I don't know. But wherever you go, you're going to get branches falling down. And here, this is the open part. That's where I normally camp. Well, the last overnight was here. As you can see, there was no trace of me being here. The fire pit was here. That's where the camp was. And then the logs I used for splitting and sawing. Apart from them two logs, there's nothing else here. Suggests I've been here. It's just too open. I did plan. Nearly dropping the radio. I did plan about having it here. But again, I think I'm just starting to come down the bank slightly. So I'd rather stay at the top. Cool, look at the lean on that tree. Slightly leaning over, and the bottom of it is hollow. There's another bit of ivy around it. Same size as the other one on the other tree. That tree is completely hollow in there. But the ivory's gone up it. Would have been just a few centimetres. And now that thing is massive. It's choking the tree, and the weight of it's pulling it down. So that tree is going to come landing over there, so I don't really want to be putting a camp over there. Pretty much. Yeah, that's exactly that tree there. It's exactly where I wouldn't mind putting a camp. Well, I originally thought about doing one, but I will get squashed by that tree. Inside these trees would be nice because I could lay the sticks against the trees to make like a wall, because I know from experience the wind only ever comes from down here straight up the woods. I normally face the way I'm facing now and the wind comes across the front of me, so I've got to take that into consideration because I don't want fire getting blown straight into the shelter. But there's plenty of stuff here to make a permanent shelter. Lots of fallen trees, lots of standing deadwood. Yeah, the possibility. Actually, here we go. This is the location. Youngish trees. Nothing's going to be falling from them. They're not covered in ivy. They're away from the other trees. Ground's pretty much clear as we are. So yeah, I think this might be the location here. So I'm waffling on. I shouldn't be filming while I'm in thought. That's why my videos are too long. So the plan was really tonight to come up, have a little look around, because I was just trying to picture it in my head and I couldn't do it. I brought out all the bug out bags. So I'm going to have my dinner up here too. I've done a few sketches, looked at a few pictures, trying to work out the design, and I think I just want to do a lean-to, a closed end lean-to, with a windbreaker, heat reflector on the fire, but going all the way around like in an L shape. So I have the back of the lean-to in here, so natural foliage will cover it. I'll be facing into the wind, but I'm hoping to get a big enough heat reflector. Obviously, so when I'm sitting down, I'll be behind it camouflaged, and any wind passes over the top will be a blow of smoke straight over the top of me. So I think this will be the place I'm going to put my permanent shelter. I think it's not too much of a big area. A lot of coverage there for any fires I want to have. I'm only going to be using mainly the hobo stove during the day, burning twigs, so the smoke should disperse through there. Looks a healthy tree, nothing should come down on me and kill me. And also, yeah, it's a day I can sling wire antenna up the trees. There's a couple of them are good climbing trees, so I can climb up, put the antennas up when I bring the radios up. So it's a multi-purpose. It's a bug out location, stroke permanent DX station. I can use the camp for bushcraft, I can use it for bugging out, and I can use it for somewhere to bring the radios and do some DX from. It's not the best of sites in the world, not the highest mountain, but it's isolated. It's got two water supplies just down the road in the form of a canal and a river, as I've mentioned before. So if I keep coming up here, knowing no one else does, this place has been well checked out now, the entire area. Yeah, time to build a permanent shelter. Alright, what I'm doing here is facing where I'm going to have my camp. The bed and shelter are going to go across there. I'm just blocking off this 6 foot gap here. So where the shovel is, I'll have the fire pit, and this will act as a bit of camo as I'm on the edge of the woods. So anyone coming up through the woods should be less likely to see me. So I'm just clicked in wood over 6 foot long, because that gap's 6 foot, and there's a natural 2 trees there, and I like the curve. And then on this side against the tree, and I've got a branch dug into the ground with a bungee over it, so when I've finished filling up to the height I want, I'll tie that off with some old cordage I've got. So at the moment I've got the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. I probably need another 10. Take it up to about 3 foot. That's just over a foot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 or 4 foot tall I'm going to go. So now I'm just trimming off the excess, and then I'll have a log pile for firewood. Big dead branch there came down. Massive thing. That's the start of it there. It was attached to an old tree, and then it's just that big thick bush, but it's all dry and just snaps. So I've got a nice supply there, dry sticks for the hobo stove. So as soon as I've had this finished, or got this finished, I'm gonna get a coffee on the go. So I'm just collecting sticks and firewood as I go. So yeah, I'll do this. There's untold like logs and trees falling down, so I'm just collecting them, anything that's standing. There's one over there, I'll be getting that one soon. Another one there in the centre. Anything that's more than 6 foot long, grab it, pin it in there, trim them off, then tie it off. So yeah, just making a start of it now.
Oh, cool. How am I sounding towards you then, dude?
Yeah, we got radio 4. Tiny bit of background noise, but it's probably because again my radio's bungeed onto a tree at the moment.
Okay, no problems. You out towards Bradford Navan way?
Yeah, roger. Yep, sweating my tits off at the moment.
Yeah, it's meant to be getting pretty nice beginning of next week, but yeah, shame it's the weekday and not the weekend, eh?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get this done while I can, because I want to keep coming out in the summer, like doing like overnight camping and stuff. So if I build like a semi-permanent shelter, then I've got someone to come each time I come up here, and I won't have so much to do. Hoping to get. Well, I'm building a wall at the moment. Once the wall's done, I can do a fire pit, and then I'm going to have a bench to sit on, and hopefully some sort of wooden table to put like radios and stuff. So instead of sitting in the field with the radios, I can come into like the little woodland shack, as it's going to be.
Oh right, cool. Just out of curiosity, have you got your Nagoya 771 with you?
Yep, that's what I'm on at the moment. Yeah, the RH771. Yep, got it.
Oh, okay, okie dokie. I thought you were running the homebrew antenna that you made. See if there was any difference, that's all.
No, I've got it with me. I did bring it up to try it out up here. I can hang off a branch and then try that one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you want to try it, give it a quick go.
Right, time's getting on. I've only been here an hour. Got here about just after 5, 5:15. So yeah, just over an hour I've been here. It's 6:30. I've got an hour of daylight left. It's normally pitch black by 7. As you can see, I've got part of the wall built. That's pretty much the height I wanted to go to, but I might chuck another 2 on top of it. I had to stop because the radio was scanning through while I was walking around. I heard Andy come on in Westbury, ask if anyone was on channel, said hello, and then Marking Devices just came on. Mark's audio was cracking. I should have kept recording really, but Mark was coming through. Literally, I said to him, you must be pretty close. But now I'm picking up stuff from the Coast Guard. Which one is it? Yeah, Her Majesty's Coast Guard for some reason. Don't know why I'm picking up anything from Her Majesty's Coast Guard. We're quite a way inland. How do I get it to resume scan? So yeah, PMR 8 that was. PMR channel 8. Right, I'm going to get on because I want to get 2 more decent sized logs in there. There's my waste. So that'll take it to waist height, I think, if I get 2 more in there. 2 or 3 more. I've just temporarily tied it off because I was actually going to stop just with an old bootlace. But then it'll still allow me to finish it, and I'll use a block. I'm going to cut it into like a tall C shape. Cut a groove in here so I can literally like a big staple. Hold it on permanently with a bit of wood. Or something, I don't know yet. I'll work that out when I get there. Right, I want a coffee. My head is soaking wet from sweat. Despite the time of year and whatever temperature it is. Absolutely baking out here. Despite stopping for 10 minutes and rag on the radio. That's the good thing about if you're doing any bushcraft or any survival or bugging out or wild camping or whatever. You get yourself a little PMR radio. It doesn't have to be anything flash because you never know who's on. 2 people just came on there randomly out the blue. And it's always nice to sort of have your mind took off things, sort of like bashing my brain which bit of wood am I going to use next. you get a bit of a break in it, and then back to it. Not so much a distraction. I can't think of the word, what you'd call it. Or it's not a hindrance, it's quite the opposite. Sort of, I don't know, unless you do want the peace and quiet. I do actually come out for the peace and quiet. Yeah, it's still nice to know there's people there. Right, I'm gonna squeeze this one in and cut it down. Right, 7 o'clock, got about half hour before it's actually dark. It's quite light out at the moment. I hope my stove's going. Just to have a coffee, get some fluid in me. I've been drinking water like no tomorrow while I've been here. But I just fancy a coffee before I head back. Actually, I was going to cook my dinner. Completely forgot. There's the wall. Can't see because it's dark. There we go. Just see it there. It's doing its job. I am worried about having my shelter on the left of the fire, sort of in front of it. And I'm going to get smoked out on an overnight, so I think I'll be building up that Defender quite a bit. Or maybe even having the shelter to the side of the fire, or even where I am here actually. Could have a lean-to where I'm standing, so I have to walk through the lean-to to get to the fire. Don't know yet, we'll see. At the moment we got a wall up and a fire. Oh crikey, better get some sticks in here and the water on it. Here I am chatting away, not even paying attention again. Bad habit of mine. So I'm not actually going to get a coffee. I'm end up just talking and watching this burn itself out. Right, now I think that's enough sticks. I don't really need that many. I'll eat when I get home, I think. Worried about the smoke though, because it's still quite early. 7 o'clock in the evening. Don't normally like smoke till about 9 o'clock or later. There's a farm over there, some horses. The other side of the hill, and they're putting new fences in. And there's a farm over that way. Don't know what they're doing, but I think most of the smoke's going to disappear in the trees before it comes out. It's quite overcast out there at the moment as well. Cool, there's some big flames on that. It's not as dark as it looks on video. It's actually a lot lighter out here. But I'm going to get my head torch out because I think I might be packing up in the dark. Shame it's too dark, you didn't really see it. The sides all sawn off. Just about to see the flames through it. Bit too many gaps for what I like, so I think I might do a secondary one. We'll see how we get on. There's the radio post. It's kicking in every couple of minutes. Local 2 metre repeaters, people calling CQ on 2 metres. A little bit from the Coast Guard earlier, which I couldn't actually make out. And then the PMR channel 8. Right. Catch you in a bit. Right, the hobo stove's just burning out. I threw in a few extra tweaks because I'm burning some baby wipes that I wiped up my cup with. Cup was a bit dirty, so we gave it a wipe. No point in taking them home, burn them out. So we got the coffee. Just having a little sit down. Most of the gear's packed away, ready to go in the bag. So I don't lose anything. Got a headlight in my pocket. So I might get it out so you can actually see what I'm videoing. Got the gear out here. Glad I carry spare batteries. It's gone flat. I've got spare batteries. Thank God. And a spare torch. So we've got the bug out bag. Also gone flat. That torch. Spare batteries. Right. In there I've got spare batteries for the head torch. And in that envelope there, there's spare batteries for that torch. I'm not putting them in because I'm going home. Torches come on when bags get chucked around, so I'm not letting the batteries go flat. I put new ones in. Everything's all packed up. Batteries have been in these torches for weeks and weeks, so it's no surprise they've gone flat. Probably see me, that's bright. It's burning nicely. All the birds are breaking out the trees now. It's 7:15, so it will be dark in about 15 minutes. So I wanted to find somewhere I can come and camp quite often. I'd rather be further down in the woods, less visible out of the way, but obviously if I want to use the radio, I don't want to be down the bottom of the hill. So that's the end of the video. Be taking everything with me, but in time I'll be digging a hole in the ground and having a little case supply of anything I might want to leave here. Might leave a little survival kit or something buried under the ground. Right, catch you all next time. I'll probably be out here tomorrow on the radios anyway. Right, take care. There we go, 7:30 now, all packed up in there. Hobo stove went out. Not quite dark. Just got to leave the field, across through the field now. Bug out bags are in the trailer, which you can't see because it's dark. No point carrying them. You can get a mule to do it for you. So that's stage 1 complete, really. I think decide where I'm going to have the camp, permanent camp. Probably going to change my mind next week. But seems like the densest part of the woods. It's more dense there than anywhere else. I don't want to be in the bit where I camped out last time. I chose that so if I walked around for the night I wouldn't be poking my eyes out. But if it's permanent and everyone else walks through, and I've got a little wooden like lean-to and permanent shelter built in sort of the open part of the woods, people are going to see it. People are going to kick it down, set fire to it, or whatever, misuse it. So if I have it all cammed up in the dense part of the woods, hopefully it'll be unseen. Not that anyone ever comes up here. And if I am there one night, I won't get disturbed. I won't have a group of kids going, oh, let's go up that camp up the woods. Right, I'm going to get going now. See you all next time. Ta-da.